guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Adam and I talk about all things luxury, fashion and style. So if that's something that interests you, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. Okay, so in today's video, I wanted to talk to you guys about Balenciaga because it's a brand that I haven't bought anything from and is something that I watch from a distance, and I think it's something that's had a mass increase in popularity over the past I don't know, about 5 years, but it's been building that momentum for a while under Demna. So I kind of wanted to talk about Balenciaga in general, whether I think it's something for me, and I was going to talk particularly about ready to wear, their bags, and also just shoes and that type of stuff as well. So yeah, just thought I'd touch on it, whether anything that I would gravitate to, or if there's any, or in general, if it's even a brand that I think's for me. So the first category that I wanted to talk about is ready to wear. So looking at both men's and women's, I have noticed a pattern of oversized clothing, which isn't a shock to me at all. I think nowadays oversized is very much in with the younger generations, I think. Probably the millennials as well, but probably less so than Gen Z and whatever the other letters are. But oversized is certainly here and part of the furniture. So I have a love-hate relationship with oversized clothing. I definitely have tighter fitting clothing, but I also have things that are a bit more oversized. And I guess it's just a comfort thing. Sometimes I want to wear oversized and sometimes I don't. For example, I recently bought some new jeans from ASOS, which are straight cut down my legs, and I have bigger size legs, so for me to find straight cut jeans that still don't kind of hug my legs can be a little difficult for me. However, these are bigger than what I'm used to because I normally wear tighter jeans, but I actually really like them. But the thing with Balenciaga that I've noticed is a lot of their jeans, and we would have seen footage, you might have seen footage of Kylie Jenner wearing those really baggy jeans from Balenciaga, which obviously get pushed by these celebrities. And look, I don't think oversized is, and to that extent, is really my aesthetic. It's not something that I see myself wearing at all, particularly because Balenciaga, in their ready-to-wear in particular, is streetwear style. It's certainly nothing glamorous. It's not something that looks I don't know, more high-end. It's certainly something that leans towards being more street. So which is totally fine. If that's something that you're into, go for it. But I think the extent of the oversizedness of their pants and their t-shirts is just not something I see myself wearing. I do like the odd, like I mentioned, oversized t-shirt here and there, or my new jeans, but generally speaking, it's not something for me. And I don't see myself buying any simple Balenciaga ready to wear. The next category I wanted to talk about is the sneakers by Balenciaga. So they have quite a number of different styles of sneakers, and I have looked at their sneakers a bit as someone who is looking to buy some more designer sneakers. I think their sock style sneakers, I don't know the name of them, but they really took off some years ago and everyone was loving them. I think even Cardi B was singing about them or rapping about them in her music. I think those are certainly not my style. I don't see myself wearing the sock style shoes by Balenciaga. but they certainly took the world by storm when those were released, and we've seen replicas of those in stores like Zara and whatnot. So obviously they're a trend and they're something that's there, but it means nothing to me. I'm not really interested in those types of shoes. But in saying that, I have almost pulled the trigger on buying Triple S sneakers from Balenciaga. I think these are quite cool. They're the chunky style sneakers, and I think they are nice. They come in a number of different colorways. There was a brown or like tan style that I really liked, that I think are nice, and I still have them in the back of my mind as the type of sneaker that perhaps I would buy later down the track. Right now they're not at the forefront, but I certainly like the Triple S. I think they are a great sneaker, and they're also something that's quite popular, and everyone seems to be getting on board with. I think from what I'm hearing, chunky sneakers are on the way out, but in terms of trend, but I certainly do like a chunky sneaker and I'll keep wearing them. So yeah, I think definitely it's that I think their shoes can be a bit of hit and miss, but I think in terms of the Triple S, I would happily go there for those. Now, the last category that I wanted to talk to you guys about is bags with Balenciaga. Now, I certainly can appreciate the craftsmanship and the leather that goes into the bags by Balenciaga. I think the bags that I do like and gravitate to is the classic hourglass. Well, technically it's not a classic bag, but I think it's pretty much part of the furniture now with Balenciaga. So I think the hourglass in all its sizes are quite nice, and they come in a variety of different styles and different colors. So I think I really do like the hourglass bag. I think they're really nice. I wouldn't buy one for myself, but I can appreciate its beauty, and I think they're quite nice. The La Cagole, I think they call it, particularly the newer ones with the love heart mirror. I don't like this bag. I think it's a bit tacky. I know that they're trying to lean into the early 2000s, and that's great, but I'm not about the heart thing, and I'm sure you can take it off and all the rest of it, but I think it's very much a trend bag in my opinion, and I'm not a big fan of it. I think there are a lot of other bags out there that are shoulder bags that are nicer, and I lean more towards the more classic style than these types of trend bags from brands like Balenciaga. And yeah, this type of bag's definitely not something I see myself buying, but it looks great on other people. I've seen so many influencers with this bag, which is great for them, but yeah, like I mentioned, it's just not a bag I really look at and think, oh, that's nice. I think it's a bit boring. And one thing that we've been seeing a fair bit of with Balenciaga lately is I think they're kind of taking the piss out of the industry, and also on us as consumers with the trash bag that they also introduced. And they also created recently, or released recently, the chip packet style bag that they've also released. In terms of the trash bag, I've seen a lot of different commentary on it, and I find it interesting the way people react to the fact that this bag was created and released, mainly because people go crazy and they're like, oh my god, Balenciaga created a trash bag, how ridiculous, can't believe people would pay money for this, blah blah blah. The interesting thing about this trash bag that I think people tend to overlook is that it's made of leather. It's not a plastic bag that's worth upwards of $2,000. Sure, the silhouette replicates a trash bag, but it is a piece of art essentially by Balenciaga. And if you want to buy it and you've got the money to do it, go for it. I won't be buying a bag like that. I do not like the silhouette. But I think it's interesting because people think it's outrageous that they've designed something that looks like a trash bag, which Yes, it is odd, but at the end of the day, these brands are also trying to do things that are artistic, but I think as well, Balenciaga want to be talked about. They want to be seen, and it's working. It's doing what they needed it to do. So go off, sis, if you want to carry a leather trash bag. But yeah, I just think the reaction that a lot of people are having to it are exactly what Balenciaga is asking for. And I also think people are reacting a bit too intensely over this. In terms of the chip bag, I'm assuming it's made out of leather as well, but I actually haven't read too much about it. But I'll put an image up here, and it just looks like a packet of chips. But I find it really amusing because they definitely are trying to take the piss out on consumers in the luxury space, and testing what people will do and if people will buy it simply because Balenciaga have designed it. And I would love to see people walking the street with a trash bag from Balenciaga or the chip packet. I would think it would just be hilarious to see that. But yeah, it's just interesting that they are definitely testing the waters and seeing and being talked about, which is exactly the whole point of that. Well guys, that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Comment below, let me know what you guys think about Balenciaga and their ready-to-wear, their sneakers, as well as their bags. Let me know if you don't agree with me on certain points, or let's have a discussion about Balenciaga in general and the way that they're going and the style that they have in general and what you guys think about them. I don't think I will be buying anything from Balenciaga in the immediate future. We'll see what they do, but yeah, let me know what you think. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. So thanks for watching guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.